Hello, everybody. Today I have a sport-related video for all of you. Now, I know I have done a similar video like this in the past, but I figured I might as well share with all of you the new jerseys that I have acquired within a 5-month period. So, as you can tell, I have gotten quite a lot of new team jerseys over these last 5 months. So, yeah, as you can tell, my closet is crammed of NHL jerseys, and I have a total of 18 teams now, which is honestly quite a lot if you ask me. So this video, I am only going to be going over the new jerseys that I have acquired. If you want to go check out my last video, I'll leave a link to it in the description below so you guys can check it out if you like. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And as a bonus, over these last 5 months, I have gotten all the original 6 NHL franchises in my collection now. So let's go ahead and get started with the new jerseys that I have gotten over these last 5 months. So the first jersey is right here. It is a Boston Bruins Centennial 100-year anniversary jersey. So as you can see, here's the front, the Bruins logo in the front, obviously, and I honestly love this color of gold that they used for their centennial anniversary jerseys. So this jersey was only used for one season, and it really stood out. Like, it seriously gave off an amazing vibe with all the Boston Bruins players and stuff like that. So the player that I decided to choose is Taylor Hall, as you can see on the back. And obviously this jersey is made by Adidas. So Taylor Hall currently plays for the Carolina Hurricanes now, but he did play for when the Boston Bruins had their 100th anniversary celebration. And speaking of that, as you can see right here, here is a jersey patch right here that they used. This is representing their 100th anniversary in the NHL, because the team was founded in 1924. So, very long time ago. And I gotta say, this jersey is absolutely astonishing, I must say. And it's a prime green NHL jersey, so it's made with recycled materials, which is obviously saving our planet. So, very nice jersey overall. I do like the gold and white stripes that make up the jersey sleeves and the bottom as well. So this jersey here is absolutely amazing. So that's the first new jersey that I have acquired. The second jersey is right here, and this is a Buffalo Sabres jersey. The player that I chose is Ryan O'Reilly because he used to play for the Colorado Avalanche way back in the day. So his number is 90, and this Sabres jersey was used from 2017 until 2020, until they switched to a more royal blue color that they have now. Of course, this jersey is made by Adidas, and I really love the gold color along with the silver, and basically the navy blue color that this jersey makes up. I really like this jersey overall. Here's the back, Ryan O'Reilly. And overall, this is a very nice jersey. So, yeah, here's what it looks like on the bottom. So, here's the sleeves. And he was alternate captain for the Buffalo Sabres. He currently plays for, I think, the Nashville Predators right now. I believe he signed a contract with Nashville. So, yep, there you go. This is the Buffalo Sabres navy blue jerseys. Sorry about that, guys. So that was before the royal blue jerseys that they wear now. So let me go ahead and put this back. Hopefully it won't make too much of a mess. So the next jersey that I have acquired within this 5-month period is a Chicago Blackhawks road jersey. This one here is a custom because even though there is a player that is currently playing for the Hawks, there is, as you can tell, a C captain patch on it. So here's the Chicago Blackhawks road jersey that I have, and it's in really nice condition. So the player that I decided to choose is none other than the first overall pick, Connor Bedard. He is an absolute legend when he's on the ice. I've seen highlights of Connor Bedard in his rookie season, and he did an absolute amazing job. He scored over 20 goals in his rookie season, and I must say, he's an amazing player. So that's why I chose Connor Bedard, number 98, for the Chicago Blackhawks. And the jersey itself looks really nice. So, of course, the NHL plaque, very shiny as usual. And this is a prime green NHL jersey, so it's made with recycled materials. So, there you go. This is a very nice road jersey. And in my personal opinion, the home jerseys that they wear are honestly kind of boring. So that's why I got myself a road jersey. So this is a very nice one. And yes, this is another Original Six team that has been in the NHL for nearly 100 years. This team was founded in 1926, along with the New York Rangers. So there you go. This jersey here is very nice. And now we will skip 3 jersey teams down, and here is the next jersey that I have acquired. It is none other than Colorado's arch rival back in the late 90s, early 2000s. It is none other than the Detroit Red Wings. This jersey here is a bit basic, as you can tell. There's only 2 colors that are used. It's just red and white. But the jersey itself is absolutely very nice. So, of course, it's a prime green NHL Adidas jersey. So, the player that I chose is Anthony Mantha. But he doesn't play for the Red Wings right now. But he currently plays for the Calgary Flames. His number is 39. The jersey itself is in really nice shape, as you can see. So here, of course, the shiny NHL plaque on the neck area. I must say, Adidas NHL jerseys, I swear, were the best jerseys ever to be made in hockey. Especially if it's in the big leagues like the NHL. So, there you go. That's the jersey that I have acquired. The Detroit Red Wings is another Original Six team. And apologize for my clocks going off in the background. But the sleeves are pretty basic, just a stripe right there. And of course the number on the side. So the next jersey that I have acquired is none other than the oldest NHL team to still play to this day. It is none other than Montreal. That's right, guys. I have the oldest NHL team jersey. This is a Montreal Canadiens home jersey. And I gotta say, it's in really nice shape. So as you can see right here, we have some laces or straps, whatever you want to call it, right here near the neck area. And of course, the Habs logo in the center. And I gotta say, it's a really unique looking logo, I must say. And the player that I chose is none other than Josh Anderson, number 17. He is an amazing player. I've seen highlights of Josh Anderson scoring goals, and there was even this one time when the Habs were in the finals in 2021 against Tampa Bay, and Anderson scored an amazing goal from his back. As he was falling down, he scored a goal against Vasilevsky of the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Canadiens won Game 4 of that game back in 2021, and it was honestly one of the best goals I've seen by Josh Anderson. So, again, I apologize for my clocks chiming in the background. So, as you can see, everything is written in French. If anybody knows how to translate that, put it in the comments below, because obviously I am unable to read what that says in Canadian French, because obviously they're based in Montreal, Quebec, and a good majority of the people in Quebec speak French, Canadian French style. So again, this is a prime green NHL jersey. And what's unique about the NHL crest near the neck area, it says LNH, which is French for NHL. Because all the other NHL jerseys that I have the NHL logo saying NHL instead of LNH, which I find to be very unique about this jersey. So again, I really love the royal red and blue on this jersey. I must admit, it's a cool jersey overall. So here's one good look at it. Here's the sleeves. As you can see, the white and blue stripes go all around. even toward where the player name is and number, which I find to be very unique about this jersey. So, yep, this team was founded in 1909 but didn't play until 1917. So, they've been around for over 100 years. So, I'm very happy that I have a Montreal Canadiens jersey now. And yes, this is another Original 6 team. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back. And just make sure that I don't damage it in any way. So we'll skip on down to the next jersey that I have in line. The next jersey that I have is none other than one of Montreal's arch rival enemy teams. It is none other than the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, this team has been around for quite some time. They originally were called the St. Pats, but then they were changed to the Maple Leafs around the 1920s or 30s. Don't know for sure, though. But the player name is actually custom. I actually do not know who this player is. But as you can see, the captain patch right there. The player, the number itself is 78, but I don't know who this player is or if he actually played for the Maple Leafs, or maybe it was a celebrity based in Toronto for like a puck drop ceremony or something like that, but I'm not really too sure. But here's the Maple Leafs logo, and of course, like I said earlier, Toronto and Montreal really dislike each other, especially even if it's in the regular season or preseason, they still dislike each other. So, and of course, the Toronto Maple Leafs have a history of choking in the playoffs, which obviously, hopefully that won't happen as they are taking on the Ottawa Senators in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. So, yeah, this is a very nice jersey overall. So, and I really like the royal blue color that this jersey has. It's really nice. So here's one last look at it. There's the back. Here's the front. So we'll put this jersey back. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. So the next jersey I have in line is yet another Canadian team. This team was introduced in 1970 in the 1970 NHL expansion. It is none other than the Vancouver Canucks. So here it is. They have a unique logo, which honestly is basically an orca whale, basically jumping or escaping from ice, which I find to be pretty cool. So, and the player that I have decided to choose for the Canucks is none other than Elias Pettersson, number 40. So, he just signed an 8-year contract with the Canucks, so he's going to be wearing sea green and royal blue for the next 8 years. So, pretty amazing for Elias Pettersson. And, of course, the NHL logo in the front obviously is in English because Vancouver, Canada, on the west side, mainly speaks English, other than Montreal, which mainly speaks French, which I find to be very unique in a way with Canada. So, here's the front, obviously. And Vancouver has not won a Stanley Cup in their franchise history, which honestly kind of stinks because I would love to see more Canada teams winning the Stanley Cup. So, unfortunately, this team was battling the Boston Bruins in the 2011 finals and unfortunately lost in 7 games. They tried really hard, but they just couldn't do it. So, yep, this jersey here is in very nice condition, as you can tell. So, here's one last look at it. Again, very nice jersey. And now we have one last jersey to check out. It is none other than the Washington Capitals. And the player that I have decided to choose is none other than the Grade 8. So, obviously you can tell if it's the Grade 8 because, you know, the C patch is right there. And he's obviously still the team's captain. So, there's the logo in front. There's this captain patch right there. The Capitals have won only one Stanley Cup in their franchise history back in 2018 when the Adidas NHL jerseys were first introduced. And they defeated the Vegas Golden Knights in 5 games as the underdog, which I found to be very, very surprising, considering that the Golden Knights had a better record than the Capitals. So, Yep, the player, like I said earlier, I decided to choose none other than Alex Ovechkin because he just recently broke Wayne Gretzky's record of having the most goals in a single career, which is a pretty amazing accomplishment. So this jersey is rather expensive now because obviously Ovechkin made history in the NHL I'd say about a month ago. On April 6, 2025, when the Capitals were playing against the New York Islanders in Long Island, Ovechkin scored goal number 895, and he surpassed Wayne Gretzky. So he is now the all-time scorer in goals as a single player, which is pretty amazing, I must say. So here's the front, and here's the back. None other than the grade 8, Alex Ovechkin. So, and believe it or not, the Capitals defeated the Montreal Canadiens in 5 games in order to advance to the Stanley Cup semifinals. They were in the quarterfinals against Montreal. Montreal barely just got into the playoffs, and they were playing against the Washington Capitals, while the Capitals having home ice advantage. But it was good to see Montreal winning Game 3 of the Stanley Cup playoffs this year. But unfortunately, the Canadiens' season came to an end yesterday, which was kind of fortunate. But what are you going to do? You win some, you lose some. So, yep, this is basically Volume 2 of my NHL jersey collection. Now, certainly will have more to come in the following years. So, anywho, hope you guys enjoyed this video of Volume 2 of my NHL jersey collection. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section below. And feel free to give a like or dislike, whatever you want to do. I have no control over, so not a problem at all. So, anywho, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, then please be sure to like, comment, rate, and of course, subscribe. And thank you all very much for watching.